Today's episode of the Federation's Finest podcast is brought to you by The House, the feature film, now streaming on Tubi. After a freak accident and a night out drinking leaves two of their friends dead, the lives of 6 teens are changed forever with the discovery of a mysterious revive serum that can bring one of their dead back to life, but only one. Now torn into multiple groups and fighting amongst each other, these teens must decide who they are, what they believe in, and what truly is the value of a life. Stream The House, directed by Miles Ross, now on Tubi for free, or head to thehousefeature.com or at thehousefeature on Instagram to learn more. That is thehousefeature.com or at thehousefeature on Instagram to learn more. Hello and welcome to the Federation's Finest podcast. Every broken enemy will know that their opponent has to be invincible. Take a last look around while you're alive. I'm an indestructible master of war. I'm your host, Miles. I'm a filmmaker from Seattle, but I'm also a big mech fan. I grew up on Gurren Lagann. I'm currently watching through Gao Geiger and Pad Labor with my brother, but I'm a die-hard Gundam fan at heart. With this show, I'm here to lead 3 Gundam newbies through the series and see if we can figure out what this giant robot thing is all about. We'll be covering this series in my own special order, emulating but not quite following the experience of discovering the show on Toonami or the internet in the early 2000s. On today's very special episode, we are covering Mobile Suit Gundam Cucuruz Doan's Island from 2022. The remake of the original lost 15th episode of the series. If you want to watch along with us, you should go watch that movie. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Who do we got here today?
Bringing in the mana toast. It is toast. It refills your mana. That's it. Nothing more. F you. It is Tom. This was a single episode, man. Because there was like 7 episodes in it. We needed 2 of them.
We'll talk.
Yeah, with that, it's your local retired space cowboy Leo. This was an interesting one. I forgot about Sliger for a second. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
And finally me. Wanted to get more into the Gundam series, so here I am. And I feel like now that we've done with OG, but now we're on to the movies, I feel like we're not newbies anymore, in my opinion, but whatever.
We'll talk about that too. Hey y'all, thank you so much for being here. Top of the show, as always, for the minute being, still in Side 6. Hope to be back from Side 6 when we get back from our little break here. Speaking of, we'll be taking a little break after this episode, going on sabbatical for a little while. When we get back, who knows? It's our business. But in the meantime, if you want to, you can follow me over at MPR_FXF on Instagram. That is MPR_FXF on Instagram. That's my little personal page. I do Gundam card openings. I talk movies, anime, and do other variety pieces, let's call it that. Sometimes Gundam related. You can also follow me over on my YouTube channel, Snackable Cinema, where I cover just movies and maybe Gundam sometimes there too. But speaking of a movie, gentlemen, Cucuruz Doan's Island. Initial thoughts before we jump in? I know you gave them.
It was so long.
Yeah, it did feel a bit dry.
After watching the original episode out of curiosity, the movie is way better, of course.
Okay, so Kenny, I have to tell you, I failed you as a host here today. I didn't go back and rewatch that episode for this podcast. So all the knowledge of it,
wow.
I do know.
Fake fan over here.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
It's so bad. Don't even need to watch it.
Yeah,
it's so bad.
You get it. I mean, we can cover it in just a few sentences right now. What'd you think, Kenny? It's so bad? Yeah.
Oh, easy. Doan punches another Zaku and it ends the fight. One hit as the children are cheering him on and he wins. It's kind of the same sequence of the end sequence of the movie, but it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
It is essentially you get the you start to understand why Tomino was like, hey, with the production troubles we had
Like a
in the
punch, a
70s.
physical punch, and like, oh, the Zaku is dead. I'm like, oh no.
At least it wasn't blowing itself for 2 hours.
you get
That's
the,
crazy.
you get the feeling of like, yeah, Tomino said no to this episode for the last was that 40 some odd years, 40 plus years for a reason. But it's just historically good to have on where you can get it. But I like this movie a whole lot too. I didn't expect you guys to feel like it was long. I feel like this was just right. I feel like this is the Three Little Bears.
Dude.
I'm Dorothy.
I do kind
I'm
of
Goldilocks.
It is
You
kind
could
of
have
long.
cut. You could have cut out literally everything with those fucking kids.
Okay, see,
Yeah.
I love
All
this
of it.
stuff with
Get
the
rid of
kids.
all of it.
All
No.
the kids
No,
caught
they
it.
suck.
I will
nothing.
say I
It
watched
was everything I could do to not pull my phone out and go on Instagram, Miles.
It was
The
kinda like
only reason I
Gundam's-
wasn't on Instagram was because we're doing this,
So
and I needed to watch it
Crazy.
and pay attention.
I feel you. I'm ready to shut up and hear y'all's thoughts. I was just gonna say I watch a lot of these at like 1 or 2 a.m. because I'm a night owl these days. So there's like nothing going on. I have no work in the middle of my day. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's free time. So it doesn't feel like I'm wasting anything. I like watching movies then. But I totally understand if you're like, oh yeah, this felt like a drag. But it was an extended episode with a number of things changed.
No, it was.
Including a finale and certain people being there who should not be there. But we'll get into
Yeah, a
that.
bunch of weird sequence breaks.
It was not an extended episode. At the very least, it was an extended 2-part episode.
Here's what we'll do since we did take a little break between now and then. We stopped doing this, but I'm going to pull up the episode on my screen just for us here, and we can talk about it. But yeah. So
An hour 48. That's what?
We're not going through this one by one.
Almost
yeah,
6.
yeah. We can skip ahead.
That's 5 episodes.
Yeah. But yeah, we open at a lighthouse on some sort of island, and a battle is
Oh,
taking
it's all
place.
spooky. I wonder what's happening there. I do appreciate the bit earlier when Amuro goes off to explore. Kai's like, "There's a bunch of brats here." He just immediately mutes him.
Yes.
I don't
Just
care.
struts him up.
Yeah,
The Kai
she's like,
button.
"All right, well, there's Kai." Okay, part of why I want to cut all of the stuff with all of the kids is the combat in this is great.
Yeah,
Give
it's
me more of that.
Oh yeah.
Give me
Oh,
more of
yeah.
that. Give me more of the Southern Crosses. I don't care about the kids. Like,
No, I'm here to watch giant robots
if it was
fight.
just Cucuruz, Cucuruz, whatever his name is, and Amuro.
Yeah, that
Like,
that
if they were
final
the
fight.
only two on the island.
so
Right.
Yeah.
so Yoshizaku Yasuhiko is an animation director who is just the director. Yasuhiko is the animation director of original Mobile Suit Gundam and the artist for Gundam The Origin. And if you couldn't tell by the plot inconsistencies to the original series, I don't even want to call them inconsistencies, just changes. This is in the Origin universe, which is slightly different, but pretty much the same. So yeah, this is another free episode of Gundam The Origin for you. but yeah, we opened on some Zaku on an island, and it takes out some fetties. It's a weird looking Zaku. It's got an elongated face.
Okay.
It looked
Just thought
different. I
it-
honestly thought it was just a Zaku.
It feels kind
Yeah.
of skinny. That's what I thought. But
Yeah, I only caught
Yeah.
the
I'm trying-
insignia, which obviously the Southern Cross.
but yeah, I mean, if Miles' screen isn't just black, I think we go into like Bright
Noah
getting
Bright,
his
yeah,
briefing
getting
and
talked
everything
to,
of just
and-
like,
Yeah,
With the other
Bright-
dude. He's like,
Bri-
a 2-rank promotion.
So when was this
That's kind
taking
of-
place? Do you remember? Between
Before
episode 14.
Odessa.
Yeah,
with all the
Yeah, after
weird
Odessa.
amphibious claw dudes. It's around that time.
So Garma is dead, and what's
Correct.
weird is they actually
Is
should.
he?
Yeah, they should be encountering Rambaral either right after this or immediately before this, because Ryu's not around. But also
Yes.
Slager's here.
Yeah, I
What's
found that very odd.
what's up with that?
I, I don't fucking know what the fuck is up with that. Why is
Weird
Slugger back?
inconsistencies.
So, guys, there's something I have to tell you.
Is this where we blame Clover, or is this where we retcon everything? Is this where you
No.
canon check all of it?
So this movie's fine. It's loose canonicity. It is evident this movie is just a world where Slager joined the crew way earlier than he should have. God forbid, that's terrifying. Um, Japan likes Slager a whole lot more than the West does. Forgive me. Japan likes Slager a whole lot, and that character of the big, powerful, like Western man who like wins over women's affection a little bit dubiously, consensually is a little bit more popular over there than it is here.
He is clearly more of a drunken buffoon in this, though.
Yeah, he's
Or
not
less buffoon, but I mean, he's less.
aggressive.
You don't have to dig as no, you don't have to dig as deep to see what's going on.
Yeah, he's much more surface level.
There's a moment when Mirai goes up to him and she like whispers and confides something in his ear for a second. It's like, oh yeah, TV series Mirai wouldn't do that. She hated that dude to the gut. She may still hate him here, but she was at least willing to talk to him. But
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with that one, but okay.
Oh, you disagree? Oh, tell me.
Oh, the movie version, I feel like was more obvious in the not this movie, but the original Gundam movies was like a bit more blatant with Bright saying, "Oh, I know you have feelings for Slager."
Oh, I didn't.
But we can talk that was a line in the third movie.
Oh, I
but
didn't
it's
pick up
fine.
that. That's cool. That's cool. But where are they right now in the movie? Anyone pick that up?
What, Alagranza?
Las Palmas, which
Right.
is
They're near Africa, Spain-ish.
Spain. Yeah, they're in Spain. We get our boy Kai being all snarky and Bright being like, yeah, reluctantly we have to go to this mission and check out this island for some reason.
I mean, it's a busy work mission, but the excuse is remnant forces. But
Yep.
I mean, well, as we
Yeah,
know
and
now,
we-
the Feddies higher ups were sending them on all these busy work missions because they were trying to figure out if this was just a ship full of new types, which is what they thought the whole time. Little did
Yeah.
they know it's like Amuro and two others. Well, technically the kids, yeah. I was just thinking
Yeah.
at about 5 minutes 53, it's very funny. You can just see how like gender lined this base is or weighted. There are way more blue uniforms on this base than Frau's pink uniform there to the side, Mirai and Sayla. They did not pick up
There's-
too many girls.
well, there's also one. There was one woman over Bright's shoulder there, and I don't think she's wearing a pink uniform.
Yeah, those
Some of
are
the
Fed
in the Browns.
Yeah,
for women,
enlisted officers are in the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we go recon the islands. Oh yeah, we get a little bit of Mirai and Bright
being
doing
mom
their
and
mom
dad,
and dad talk. Yeah.
Full mom and dad before one little Hathaway is even in the picture. Oh man.
Yeah, and then the stupid guy. I hate this thing so much.
Oh, the
Like it's literally a Herc that was just made stupid. You took a perfectly acceptable airplane and you made it stupid.
what was its name again? I'm losing track of it. Our favorite
The
mission-
Gunperry?
The Gunperry, yep. Its cabin's
So dumb.
small. But we see an island that they're flying over, Kai, Jobjon, and Amuro, that has a giant crater in it. And they're like, well, we better investigate.
Yeah. They find a crashed out Gunperry. Kai finds Bratz, and Amuro gets in a fight and gets like he jumps too much and the cliff collapses. He falls.
And this is
the
early Amuro too. This is
Yeah.
right after I think Garma, if I'm right. So
yeah.
it's clearly Doan's
the-
a better pilot than he is. An ace, sure.
At least for me, the subtitles on the English dub were not correct or consistent at all.
Okay.
In that part, when he saw the Zaku footprints, it said, "It's like, why are Isaku's footprints here?" At one point, it put Miss Sayla as Masala. It was great. I was cracking up about it the whole
Crunchyroll,
time. There were
please.
some really good ones.
Crunchyroll, please go back to human subtitling. Stop having AI subtitling. We beg of thee.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a question? At about 13 minutes 48 seconds, we see Doan dodge out of a beam.
No, he's not a
beam
new
sword.
type. He's just really skilled.
You don't think he's a new type? You think he is peak
Nope.
human
No.
reaction time like Shiro Amada?
Yes.
Dodging that thing point
Yes.
blank? Okay.
Right.
Yes.
We do get a nice
He has
color
limited
shift.
plot armor.
Okay. It don't feel like
He's unable to be killed until he has fulfilled his narrative purpose.
All right. I feel you.
agree with
But
that.
clearly a better pilot than Amuro is, at least at this point in the plot.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
also like 52.
Yeah, he is kind of old.
How old is he? Let me see if I can.
Probably
find
not.
him.
It's probably not that old.
By
He's probably in his
anime-
40s.
Yeah, by anime terms, he may be like 39, but
Yeah.
he is an experienced Xeon pilot. We'll talk a little bit
Yeah.
about that after because there are some revelations. But yeah, Amuro falls into the pit at about 14.
Yeah, and classic anime thing of the Zaku is like pushing off of rocks that are actively falling and jumping away. That's not how physics work. Like you need something solid to push off against to jump. Whatever.
Little
I'm not gonna.
lore thing at about
I being a little.
Hayato scared of lightning
Is
because
it-
there's no lightning in the colonies. He's from Side 7.
Interesting.
About 14.
He's also in just a straight up ball turret, which is hilarious. That's
Yeah.
just Tomino working with what he's got.
I also love the idea that Kai is just running from children. The concept of children terrifies him.
I hope
About
so.
15 minutes.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh no, we lost contact with Amuro. What do we do? Leave him."
Abandon him.
Abandon him.
Well, we lost the
Kick his ass in
Gundam.
the curb.
Yeah, there's a storm
well.
coming. We gotta
Fuck
run.
him.
Also, a little tender moment from Kai. He as snarky as he is, he cares about his friends. He's like, "Oh, we're coming back for you, dude." I love he's just terrified
Yeah.
of children. More than
Yeah, and then Amuro wakes up and it's too hot out, and he
yeah, so
finds all the children.
we have a cool
this weird dream sequence, man.
of the first
Yeah.
about 15 episodes of the show. So we see this is starting about 17 minutes, 17 seconds.
Oh
We see-
yeah, because Mamuro comes
Mamuro
back
and
for a second,
Paparo.
and it's like, "You've committed
being
violence. You're no longer
Yeah.
my son."
And Paparo's like,
It's
keep
war!
piloting the Gundam,
kill
Amuro.
more Amuro. Kill
Yeah.
them all.
I care more about
Disregard
this robot than
women,
you.
kill Zeon.
Based Paparo.
I'm glad y'all brought that up. My that's my favorite thing in this little dream sequence. My second favorite thing is he knows what Char's voice sounds like, but he doesn't know what he looks like yet. So his mental embodiment of Char is just this like terrifying red Zaku 2 commander type, because that's all he knows. And we also see Paparo getting blown away in the explosion, which is hilarious. He gets blown away actually.
His muffin head really distracts me in this animation style.
Amuro's like hair.
Amuro. No, like he has no jaw.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
It's really distracting.
Well, we also get this
Uh.
little piece that he has severe PTSD from falling to Earth. Like that messed him up. He thought they were.
Oh
leaving
no way!
him. He thought he
He
was
only
getting.
Would have
Burning up?
thought re-entry would traumatize the kid.
Also,
Yeah, just from re-entry.
funny note: they cut off right before he uses the particles, the Minovsky particles, and or plastic bag wrap, so we don't have to clarify which one is canon or not. 40 years later.
Neither. He burned up, and the rest of it is his, life flashing before his eyes as he imagines what could have happened.
It's
Here's
his
open.
adrenaline and cortisol dream. But yeah, he wakes
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and then we meet our first two completely pointless child characters: the goat tender and the kid who cries a lot. The
Alright.
goat tender has glasses and carries a book. That must mean he's the nerdy, smart one. I wonder if he's going to do anything nerdy and smart. Nope, he's just going to also cry about the goat.
So, Do you guys want to
Now
save?
imagine instead of, sorry, Miles, but
Mhm.
imagine instead of these two little brats, Amuro wakes up and it's a grizzled vet, and he doesn't know if this man is a soldier. If he was a soldier, which side is he on? He definitely talks like a soldier. He's talking to Amuro like he maybe went through some stuff too. And he's trying to figure out what's this older soldier's story? Why does he leave for a significant portion of the day? Why does he have me tending the crops? Who's tending the crops when I'm not here? How's he survived here? Why is he here? Maybe I'll follow him. Huh, there's a cave. Wow, this old grizzled vet has a story. And I didn't have to waste any time with all these stupid little children.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm trying to avoid all this. I'm trying to find the original episode for you here so we can go back.
Tom,
and
you're great.
forth.
15.
Yeah, 15. But the kids.
Episode 15.
Oh, is it? The kids are indeed canon.
There's only like 3 children. I will say, Tom, that you
Oh.
probably would have kind of liked the children a little bit more because they're basically like non-issues, and it's like really, really quickly like done with it.
Yeah.
because it's 20 minutes. But oh man, this episode's rough.
One of them throws a rock at
This
Amuro, and
episode
the
is
other
rough.
one throws a burning hand torch at him. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was too much kid stuff.
I like
Yeah.
the kids. I know y'all hate them. I think these kids are
Oh,
cool.
man,
I, I don't mind them. For me, I'm okay with it.
Especially in the latter half of this movie. Like, it might have just been because I was so done with it, but like there's Amuro delivering exposition really stilted. There's that Gundam voice, and then there's the "Oh my god, I'm so profound. Everything I say is so profound." There's that Gundam voice, and that voice would not shut up for the last 20 to 30 minutes of this movie.
So what's the deal? Why is Slager watching these kids? What's up with them? As we're about 20 minutes in.
Slager.
Why
Oh,
is
sorry.
Slager?
Doan. Sorry,
He
Doan.
is vaguely Mediterranean Slager.
yeah. What's the deal with Doan? What happened?
No, I mean,
Orphans.
yeah, he's a deserter, and he deserted because he saw a crying kid, and he's like, I'm gonna go protect some crying kids,
In which
but
side is he from?
also carry out my weird deep state nuclear secret mission.
Which side is he from?
Oh boy,
Zeon.
what does the green mean?
Zeon, yeah.
I wonder why he's got a green shirt.
So this
Yeah.
is a Zeon guy who was doing operations on Earth early in the war, who found some orphan kids, possibly from his own side, certainly from his own side, and said, no, I'm going to abandon the war just to raise them. Here's the only thing that makes this weird. What is the name of this war?
The 1 year war.
How long does it feel like he's been with these kids?
I mean, most of the war, but that doesn't make any sense because his flat it would have to be more than months.
So
I mean, they've
the-
tilled and planted crops.
the dropping of the invasion of Earth, the war with the Earth Federation started January 3rd, 0079. The dropping of the colony was January 10th to the 13th, I think it was the 10th. The invasion of Earth and Garma getting set up over North America and Ramba and those guys taking Europe into Ukraine and all that was March. Which means the earliest Doan could have been with these kids is March. Which means, as we get to later, he has been with these kids, if this is like November, March, he has been with them from March to November. He has been with them sub 8 or 9 months. It feels like he has watched over these kids for years.
Yeah, it feels like years, but 8 months is still a long time.
All right.
That's let's give him 6 months.
Yeah.
It's enough time to grow some crops.
Yeah, so a few months before Amuro gets the RX-78 in September, because that was September 19th, he's been with them since, early summer, maybe June. More so than that, the clear parallel is that, here is what Bright and his crew are doing. Because Bright is technically also watching over a group of war orphans. He's just putting his to work at battles.
It's not the same, though.
They're not war orphans if they're a part of the war.
We saw friggin' what's her name? Frau's friggin' mom and dad get blasted a few minutes into episode 1.
It's not the same. The oldest kid among them. There's the girl I don't really count because that's their Mirai. And then there's the boy Amuro's age, and then the next girl, the next oldest is one of the girl who's like 5 years younger than all of them.
Yeah. Oh, it's a perfect shot of them right here. I love that they're all.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a woke libtard right here. I love that they're all super diverse. They're all clearly from different families from all over the earth.
But they're also significantly younger than the white base crew.
Yeah, these are
like legit children.
16. Yeah, at max 16. They have a Frau slash Mirai. They have a, like you said, an Amuro.
They have a nightly pinky promise chant. Like they're children.
Yeah. He's a good adoptive dad, isn't he? Too though, he's doing a good job.
Yeah, he is.
He does his job. He certainly kept the little bastards alive.
And that's why it's even more weird when he goes, full war daddy mode.
Yeah, but Amuro stumbles off into the night and returns around 29 minutes.
Yeah, because they find him. He's like, oh man, maybe walking out without any food or life-saving water was a bad idea. And then he turns around and they're like, hey, I brought you water. How far'd you get? That's as soon as he went storming off, I was like, someone's gonna find him coming back, give him water, and be like, how far'd you get? And then he's gonna tell them, and they'll be like, wow, that's like twice as far as I thought you'd get. And that exactly happened. But all of these kids are slowly warming up to him, but they're all also immediately hate him because he's a soldier.
Yeah.
Which, all right.
With the irony being that their dad, Doan, here also is a soldier, which they kind of know.
I hate soldiers, except the one protecting me.
I don't know if they know, though, or how many of them know. Clearly the oldest
No, because they're all like, because they know it's him. They're like, he's the strongest, and he'll protect us. He always wins. Like, he's the one good soldier, the mythical hero figure for them. Like, they know. They all know. That's why they listen. That and, they need an adult.
Yeah, to keep them alive.
God, this stupid kid with the hat.
With the one tooth.
It'll be my birthday soon. Do I get a cake? No, you don't have any sugar. You guys are rationing milk that you got that morning from a goat. You can't have any milk. Keep letting it kick over the damn bucket, kid. You want cake? Don't let the goat pick your bucket.
All right, so let's just talk about the goat. What do y'all think about the goat?
It's not that hard.
What do y'all think?
So pointless.
Yeah.
Why are we talking about a goat?
The entire inclusion of the goat plotline is just so that we could get some freeze frames of it working Kai, Hayato, and Job John.
So that is hilarious.
The only purpose.
Not the only purpose. So this movie came out in 2022.
Nah.
At the same time,
man.
this show was airing. Sorry, this movie came out the same year as the then airing Gundam series, Mobile Suit Gundam: The Witch from Mercury. I'm just going to play this for you right now. They repeated the same joke. So this is The Witch from Mercury episode 4 versus Cucuruz Doan's Island. I'm showing you on the screen. Amuro sees the goat. He's like, oh, I'm from space. That's a goat. That's scary. Yeah. And the kids run away. And we have our nice little comedy moment. And then more moments later, Amuro and the goat, he's warming up to the goat. Yada, yada, yada. Same goat. Witch from Mercury. Space Girl's like, I'm scared of goats.
Boo.
It is the same joke, back to back, and the goat makes the same expression, and so does Amuro and Suletta, which leads me to just believe someone at Bandai / Sunrise higher up says, no, do the goat joke.
It's not the same goat.
It's the same
How is that?
style.
No,
of
it's
goat.
not.
It
One of
one's
them
has
got
horns,
Yeah, one of them
horns.
has
dumbass.
horns.
Whatever.
horns,
It's the
dumbass.
James. It's the
No,
same.
that makes him a
Not possible.
fundamentally different goat.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Yes, it
makes
is
it
not
not a milk
literally the same goat. I'm just saying it's the same joke with the same framing. And if you storyboarded either of these are both the same outcome. One's just with redhead raccoon girl and one's with the little brown haired Amuro boy. It's the same joke. It's weird.
Okay, I still hate the goat. It's still unnecessary.
yeah,
Cut
it's
it
still
out along with
unnecessarily
all the
goat.
stupid kids.
I do not know why this was there. But yeah. That is the other thing with the goat. No clue. Space noids. People from space aren't used to seeing farm animals, I guess. Which is weird because they have food up there. They have farms. Yeah. But yeah, and we go to Belfast.
Yeah, briefly. In this stupid turtle ship.
Forget its name. Hey,
It's the turtle ship.
yeah, and our boy General Rebel.
You were talking about some secret ship or something or other. Amphibious hovercraft. Yeah.
Back in
It's
Belfast.
just bureaucrat stuff and giving us a timeline talking about Odessa plan. But again,
That's
like
big.
this is it's too long. Cut it and move on.
Okay,
Let's go. Let's go.
So Tom, but think about this. Imagine if this was a full remake of the series and this was split into 5 episodes. You'd be like, all right, this is fine. Like
Cut out almost all the kids in 3 episodes.
I would have a problem with a full episode of just the farm interactions. I would probably be mad. I'm like, I'm supposed to watch Gundam, not fucking farm sim.
It's they get to the island. Amuro falls off the cliff. We end with him waking up and like being on the farm. Like he meets Dozo or Cucuruz, Cucuruz, whatever,
Doan.
and sure, and he does some farm stuff, and we end there. Or maybe we go back to Bright and them for a second, and he tells Slager like go look for him. Then we come into the next one. We spend some time with Bright, dude. Like that's our B story is Bright fighting the bureaucracy and getting his new orders to abandon Amuro and all that.
I
And
do
our
like
B
this
story
scene.
and our B story there.
Wow.
Our A story is Doan's flashback, and we learn about the Southern Crosses. The C story is Amuro following him down into the cave. We end on him getting that reveal, and then our third episode is all of the fighting.
I like that.
It's 3 episodes, and you cut out almost all of the BS with the children. Sure, they're there, and you get some pathos, whatever, but you cut out almost all of it. It's not necessary.
I like it. I appreciate that. Y'all should stay away from The Witch from Mercury if you don't like the downtime stuff. That's all I'm telling you right now. There are whole
I'm not saying I
Finally.
don't like downtime, and there needs to be a purpose.
there are whole episodes of that show where you do not see a robot. But yeah, around 30. Oh, sorry.
We've went over this the scene I wanted to address, but just all the Bright's flashbacks of slapping the shit out of Amuro, I really enjoyed.
It's the go-to meme within Gundam. Controversial
Slap
nowadays.
the shit out of Amuro.
Perhaps
Fuck him.
there will be more
Wham!
slaps. His head hits the back of that pipe super hard too.
Good,
Forget
fuck
the
him.
slap.
I love his response too. Of, not even my
hit
father
me."
has ever hit me. It's like
was after the second time.
Your dad's not the
Again.
one who's supposed to hit you. It's another kid in the schoolyard. All right. Like,
Not even my father ever hit me. I love that Frau that time was just watching.
Frau's watching. Haro does not care. Haro is in the corner.
Haro.
off.
It's just Haro. Yeah, you say Makuve's dead, you jackass? Then who is that on the screen at 3506?
Makuve exists and doesn't exist. He's like Schrodinger from Helsing. But yeah, we're going to Belfast. And everyone's like, what? We're leaving Amuro behind? And Slager's like, what about Amuro? And Bright's like, we got orders.
I do like his Slager's little aside to Kai, of like, "Hey kid, want to get
What?
court-martialed?"
Okay.
Kai's just, aww.
I will let you know right now, I would trade anything in the world for this Slager from TV show Slager. Sexual predator Slager, boo. Kind of.
Okay, but
Slager in
what's
this.
your release date difference? How much time is separating these two things?
The show or the in-universe?
The show, the original show, and this release right here that we're watching.
Oh,
How much
yeah.
time?
Like 30 years.
1979
years.
to 2022. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's all it is. It's
Yeah.
it's the same character, just now with awareness.
He feels like this is the one college dude who you're like stuck with in your like group of friends who's like, hey, I'm chill, versus TV show Slugger, who is like the friggin' 22-year-old dude who is trying to prey upon 15-year-old girls. Unfortunately. But yeah, he goes up to Kai and he's like, yeah, let's go get court-martialed. Meanwhile, Makuve is talking with Gop, just talking casually on camera.
I feel like they have a kind of hate boner thing going on between each other.
They are
Oh yeah, there's
flirting,
definitely
bro.
some weird sexual tension.
He's like, I'm here watching my Navy. What are you watching? Watching my Space Navy. That's impressive. Think you might
I have all the seamen arrayed before me.
You better not blow your load all over us.
Jesus Christ.
in the Navy. And then the crew is just watching it, by the way. This is probably an illegal correspondence. I'm not sure if Revel cares.
Okay, can we talk about the insanity of having the flight deck on your aircraft carrier covered?
Let's talk
Can we
about
talk
it.
about the insanity of having fighter pilots fly through a tunnel, essentially?
I don't ask me the name of the ship. I cannot tell you it. But yeah.
It is
I saw this thing and went,
decapitate your
Tom's gonna
pilot
hate this
100.
shit.
We're talking about the vessel at 3454, just about.
It not even okay. We are going to talk about the fact that it basically looks like an aircraft carrier is currently having a threesome with pontoon boats.
Also, there are aircraft carriers and battleships around it too.
There are like what I can only assume are like turbo, like the air scoops on the front of like for a turbocharger.
Oh
For
yeah.
a car. I
But they have it on all four
assume what
directions.
the purpose of those are. Like we're not spitting planes out of there because we've got a big central runway that is covered.
That's
It
covered
is
and goes all the
covered.
way through.
I have a plane coming in, possibly under fire, possibly in mechanical distress, and I'm gonna have him fly through a mailbox slit.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, let's see.
It's you can't even beg Xeon Engineering at this point. This is a Fetty monstrosity.
Is that
And don't tell me it's the only thing they have, Miles, because I can see
it's
another
lovely.
aircraft carrier
Oh
right
my
there with a
gosh,
steam engine parked on it.
guys!
No, wait.
Guys, I found the name.
It's called the
I'm gonna hate it.
You are gonna hate it. It's La Grandpa. La Grandpa. We know nothing
Thanks,
else about
guys.
it.
It's
Only
been
canonical
fun.
in this movie.
I'll see you later.
Is there any details on this? I think it's all in Japanese still. Nobody's.
I think it's only a movie exclusive, so
It's-
no one really cares.
It's movie exclusive. It is GOP's flagship.
I hate it so
Oh,
much.
in
La
Japanese,
Granda.
it's La Granda in Japanese, but it's
La Granda.
Hold on. Go back to that image for a
Localized.
second.
yes, sir.
I just want to point out, if you look along the side, right about the middle of that, see how it's just covered in guns and missiles
yeah.
all along one side of it? That is how you draw military vehicles when you're 12.
Yes, sir. Dude, it's gonna be
Things
so.
have
Give
as
them a
many
broadside.
explodey things as fit on them.
See, this break is going to be necessary because I need us to get the Zeta because these conversations are either going to be you're going to miss having these conversations, Tom, or we're going to have crazier conversations because the lead mech designer changed and some other interesting decisions are made. So let's leave La Grandpa for a sec or La Granda, whichever one. But
We can leave it in the dirt forever and never talk about it again. I'm okay with that.
Here's your
I sent
theory.
it to you at 3 a.m. one day.
Here's your theory, Tom. After Minovsky came to Earth, the Feddies were like, hey, can you give us something? And he just handed them a notebook that's in scrap designs. And Gop saw this and said, build it. And that's why they have it. That's my headcanon. I don't actually know that.
I mean, really, the fact that there is another standard aircraft carrier directly behind it on screen.
I mean, you got to give it
Yeah.
to at least Tomino and the character
I
designers.
really don't.
At least they had it like in mind to be like, yeah, aircraft carriers don't fix what ain't broke. Boats are pretty much the same shape for the most
Don't
part.
fix what ain't broke. Take 2 plesiosaurs, make them mechanical, and attach it to either side of the aircraft carrier. Then put a full-size tortoise on top. You know that AWACS disc? Stretch it out and cover it in a bunch of useless greebles, and then put my command center on top. By the way, give it 2 little sideways wings, because, helicopters got to land at the penthouse.
I didn't even think of this thing. Those as plesiosaurs. Those are plesiosaurs.
Yeah,
Holy
plesiosaurs.
crap!
Plesiosaur. It's the first thing I thought of.
That's crazy. I love it. All right.
Oh my god.
But yeah, he's trying to negotiate because I guess since Garma's dead, the Feddies have taken back North America. We're free. It's just Europe and Asia. The 8th MS team / Rombaral stuff is going on right now.
I love this too. He's like, hey, if you keep going, I'm gonna nuke all your cities. It's like, bro, we have a treaty that says like specifically don't nuke cities. It's like, yeah, but that's just like a treaty. I don't gotta listen to that.
Yeah, it's just a treaty. Who the fuck?
Do you guys think?
Hey man, you promised you wouldn't punch me. It's, yeah, but that was just, a promise.
Do you guys think Gundam is ever going to have like a United Nations body that can at least arbitrate these wars and give some rules to it like we have in real life, or do you think it
That
is
would be hilarious.
Gundam 00 has something kind of like that, but not really in the second half. But yeah.
Oh yeah, that was in the goddamn it, the UNF or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Hey, forget all that. At 3550,
I did.
We go to a battle and we get to meet
Yeah, and I started paying attention again.
Casablanca, where the movie takes place, Africa, and we get to meet who?
I do like the brief sense of scale that a couple of these shots give of just how big these mobile
Right.
suits are
Yeah.
and everything. This is a pretty savage intro for Southern Crosses too. Like,
Oh yeah, I gotta give
Like-
it to them. This is tough.
good teamwork, cool moves. The,
Look good while
the
doing
dude
it.
on your side sees you and is like, "Yeah, the heroes are here. I'm saved." It's like, "That's right, little grunt. You are saved."
Just cleaving
right,
through
little
full
crud.
GMs, dude.
Yeah.
Who said
But I
Zaku
mean,
2s are old by
their
this point?
their character composition is good too. We have the overly angry military leader who's compensating because he's not the true plot leader. We have sniper guy. We have overzealous guy with a face tattoo.
Crazy
We
dude.
have attractive girl, and we have guy who always needles commander.
Yeah.
Like solid team comp.
It's so cool, and I can picture like if there was a Gundam like tactical strategy game or like the trading card game, that these guys would be a really good team to have. Like I picture if you manage to draw all 5 of them on the field, it's like they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Also, one of these guys, I'm not sure which one. I'll point him out when I see the character.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm pulling up the actress's name, but he's the voice of Crispin Freeman. He's the voice of Red Arrow.
Yeah, he's the voice of Alucard from Hellsing, and he's the voice of Itachi from Naruto. He's a legend.
Yeah.
Togusa from Ghost in the Shell, I should say first.
He's just like, that's not, when I hear him now, he's one of those more like easily recognizable voice actors. If I hear his voice, I'm just like, oh, hey, what's up, bud? Familiar.
It's crazy. He's been
Like,
doing that for
it's just-
years.
Yeah. But it's like a comfort blanket character. I'm just like, oh, I know who this character's gonna be.
Yeah, man. I also love "Don't steal my kill, steal it." I just thought it'd help someone who was struggling. It's like, oh, these guys are cool.
But that's just, like, this is great team comp, and then we meet our attractive girl teammate, who only purpose is to be like, did she have a thing with Doan or not? Like, because when he kills her, it's kind of, she's like, how could you? Instead of just immediately blowing up, we've got to do a like vaguely orgasmic death scream.
So
Vaguely
does it
orgasmic.
feel
New band name I call.
vaguely orgasmic death scream? Does it
Damn
feel
it!
like these characters have a bit more history? then
Oh yeah.
yeah,
1 year?
right? Well,
Oh.
gentlemen,
Wow.
that's because
Oh boy,
you
side content.
didn't
Oh, no.
read Mobile Suit Gundam
Oh, of course.
Cucuruz MSD Cucuruz Doan's Island, the prequel manga to this, which ran for 5 volumes and came out in 2016 and ran till
This was a
2019.
fucking.
Yeah, of
This was
course
to
I
fill
do.
in 1 episode, and it got its own manga.
No,
What
no,
the
no.
I wouldn't be surprised if they
Here's
cover a animal that had
here's-
more lore plot than Amuro.
here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. This manga was made in 2016. This movie came out in 2022. The manga was in production before the movie. They just said, hey, what if we make a prequel manga to that banned 15th episode of Gundam? And then the manga got so popular that, yeah, it is how many issues? It's 29 issues. Garma's in it.
I
Sorry,
mean, does it
chapters.
focus on the Southern Crosses?
Yes, it is the Southern Crosses in the early days of
That's-
the war, leading up to Doan.
I
leaving.
I would have rather watched that.
Wouldn't you? Yeah, it's really cool when we get to see this prototype Gundam that they fought at some point. It's like, wow,
Yeah,
it's
no.
crazy. All this
Give me-
stuff happened off camera.
Give me a full movie of that Casablanca's bit. Like that was great. Give me more of that. Give me more of that and less children
Less
throwing
children.
rocks and feeding goats. Like
It's
here's
so...
the thing, Gundam.
Mhm.
I know war is bad. I've
We
learned
know
that
children
now.
get involved with war.
I know war is bad. Now show me how cool war is.
I honestly would be just fine if they went and just did this. I think it would be really cool if they just went and animated this whole thing as its own show, because it's really cool and you get to see a bunch of other stuff we just never got to see, and Doan and how the team's dealing with after Doan left, and a whole bunch of motivation that sets up this movie, but we don't really get in it, and it's so weird. And the teammates have motivations and desires and stuff, and there's a guy with an eye patch who's a Xeon leader we don't get to see, and it's like, oh, it's all really cool. Wish we could have
Yeah,
saw
I wish
that.
we had gotten that instead of children.
By the way, none of that backstory is in the original episode, which is why. But
Yeah.
by the way, it's assumed that the manga is canon, even if the TV show isn't. Dubious things, but it's like, yeah, it's the whole crew stories when Doan was a part of them, and it's weird because Doan looks much younger. This couldn't have been Doan more than like March, so like 8 months ago. So either he put on some crazy muscle mass, or I don't know. And yeah, him and the girl
man.
had the thing.
That functional farm strength.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, we get this. I don't like this anime thing of let me turn away from you while I cry, and then
But
I just don't like
Tom,
it.
You
I
both
don't
have
like
to
the trope.
start talking, facing away from each other. And then the minute somebody turns around after you say something shocking, that means they've lost the argument. And then you can either run out the room crying or walk away confident. It's
It's obnoxious.
I
And
made
then
you turn
is,
around.
is this where we first see the whole like the lighthouse is broken? I wonder if Amuro's gonna repair it.
I think so.
Because this we can cut out all of this. This is
No,
like
the
Amuro
kid-
endears himself to the children of the corn by repairing their homeless shelter.
Yeah, reprimands.
And they found a snake.
It's not again
Cut it out.
Chasing
not
a sister with a
necessary.
snake.
Also, this kid in his stupid hat reminds me of the kid from My Hero, who
Punches Midori in the nuts.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Little
yeah.
waterbender fucker.
yep. But yeah, they're just doing farm work for a bit. It's just like you like wow, just start pressing
Some-
15 seconds forward, man. Like
Yeah,
it's
this
just
is
farm
some
work.
Darling
And
in the
that-
Yeah, keep going.
Times
Yeah, farm,
for
yeah.
so
who cares?
long.
Oh, wait, I was
Yeah.
just waiting for y'all to bring something up.
Okay, here's what I'm talking about though. Imagine it's just Amuro and Doan doing this. It's just Amuro and Doan out here.
But he'd be so
and he's
lonely
just- he's
without
like-
his family.
No, he's because then we get to play up the angle of like he's been sitting on this island alone with this mission to launch these nukes, and we later learn like he's been sabotaging that mission and all that. But like it would be, I think, a better not a theme, but like he doesn't need to surround himself with all these children to have been like, oh, I was causing the death of children. Let me stop doing that. It's also like he hasn't fully deserted. If he's the dude, like they're all calling him a traitor, like no, he's on some super secret hideaway mission. It if it was just him, Amuro comes out and sees this dude farming by himself, and he watches him, and then the guy's like, "You want to give it a try?" And Amuro gets to experience that a little slice of like, "Huh, this is what it's like to grow something instead of kill something. Isn't that right, grizzled old veteran who
So
could maybe be a father figure for 20 minutes?"
Here's my only change: if we take that route, Doan has to die at the end of the episode. So
Yes, he does.
Yes.
He does have to die at the end.
Yeah. That's the way you do.
And
that.
you know
I
what?
thought
You know
all
what?
of this was with him dying at the end.
Yes, he loses that arm, and then before Amuro can come down, he's like, "This isn't your kill, kid." Or it's like, "It's not your fight," and he like punches his one remaining arm through the other dude's reactor and cores them both. He dies. He dies taking out the last member of his team, who was like, "I can replace you. I better never say that traitor's name. My name's Akbar." Like
My name's
that guy
Akbar.
dies in a fiery explosion of Doan. Like
Self-sacrifice.
not wanting Amuro to further bloody his child hands.
Yeah. Well, speaking of child hands, 4746, Kika Cats and Let's on protest in the bathroom, and in Haro too, with his little ear hands up. Haro. I love stopping and smelling the roses, as you guys can tell. I love a good Andrei Tarkovsky movie. Also, friggin' Kika looks like she could eat a friggin' rhinoceros here.
Kika would have a civilian militia ready to go in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Dead.
No matter, like,
she
she
immediately
could
breaks.
drop
Ban
in
enough
and
grown
just-
men to overthrow the local government in no time flat.
Oh,
like, that is what Marines look like when you tell them they can't have any caffeine until the job's done.
And no more crayons.
No crayons, he
Yeah,
said.
video.
Yeah,
Give me
right.
ice cream, and then she breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so cool. Does the white base have ice cream if they're missing salt that much? Are we still like salt deprived?
They're technically still at like a port or whatever, right? So
Okay,
technically
here's
they're
the
fine.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
You genuinely need salt to live.
Yes.
You don't need ice cream to live.
Yeah.
Also, look how much
I
taller he
might
is than
disagree with
everyone
that.
else
I
around.
know, right?
Slagger,
It's
Slagger.
so off-putting.
He this is just a much more charismatic Slagger, bro. I like it.
Yeah.
Honestly, if we started with making passes at Mirai and Sayla consistently Slagger and Sayla just beating the fuck shit out of him, and then we ended with this Slagger by the time we're at Jaburo in his death when he's in space, that would be an awesome character arc. He's no longer just a predator or a predator at all. He's just, like you said, he's just an older dude. He's like, oh yeah, I can be more, responsive to other people. Consider it.
Can we talk briefly about how impossible it would be to pick up a kid by the scruff of their neck like that?
What, without killing
Like
them?
he's supporting Kika by her hair.
Yeah.
Like she's a cat.
pluck-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say he grabbed the back of her shirt. Let's just say he threw
No.
the hair.
That's not possible.
even then, you're not supporting a child off a t-shirt.
Are you guys familiar with
Like-
the recent Superman retcons?
Nah,
No.
man.
They retcon Superman so he doesn't just have super strength. He has, what's it called? Kinetic telepathy.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so because
Yeah.
if you pick up a building, because all that force is concentrated at one point, you're gonna just go through the building like an invincible.
Yeah.
So they changed it so Superman, if he goes to pick up a building, he's spreading his force across the building with his mind, and that's how he can lift the earth or buildings or things without penetrating them.
Bruh, he crushes coal into diamond in his hand. Like, we don't need to rationalize his powers.
Yeah, I mean, just
He's
you know,
Superman.
Slugger has that.
Superman.
Slugger, Superman, Saitama, and Ultra Instinct Shaggy are all on the same level. They one shot.
You need to stop.
They one shot Grand Regent Thrag, bro. But yeah, Slugger takes the dudes.
Yeah, we're
at 49
the dudes,
minutes,
including Job John.
Job John, our guy.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be so
I
crazy.
can't believe his name.
Job John, because we needed a pilot.
Job John has the most.
And we need to establish him because he's more important to the plot now in this current timeline.
Job John.
And then we need to do this really awkward sex joke with Sayla.
Can I ride you? What? Can I ride you? Smack.
Like, just unnecessary. I mean, sure. Leave it in.
I wonder if it
but,
translates literally in Japanese.
You're the one who would be able to answer that, man.
Yeah, I don't know. But
But
everybody's
yeah, then we
cool
get
going
like
against
Bright's
orders.
in on it too. Of
Yeah.
like they're all flying off and he doesn't care. Oh yeah, we got to do this Amuro following him into the cave system.
Yeah, so it starts raining. The kids are collecting rain. This is about 51 minutes.
Keep pressing that button. Who cares? Sorry.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We gotta
Half
get
of this could be
water.
removed.
Guys, I just love the survive. We're just playing Survivor for a little bit. I find that cool. But they need drinkable water, and for the first time, Doan's struggling to provide for them, and he goes out of his way with him and not Amuro. What are we gonna call him?
Carlos.
Carlos.
Is his official name?
Yeah. Who is like? Yeah, he's the same age, just about as Amuro. Maybe a year or two
He's
younger.
Island Amuro.
Island.
That's
Amuro.
why
Island
he's
Amuro.
jealous, because the same kid has come, except this kid's a soldier.
Well, have you ever had that experience? Here's what I think of Island Amuro with his whole conflict with Amuro here. Remember when you were like a kid and your mom, you'd be like playing Xbox or something in your room, and your mom would be like, "Hey, come here," and you come downstairs and there's like your mom's friend and her other kid who's like the same age as you and like the same build or everything, but it's like he's like 3 grades ahead, or like he's starting things, or he has a car, or he can drive or something, and he's like, oh wow, this is a person who is the same age as me in the same place of my life, but they're doing bigger things. I remember having that experience as a teenager and the younger person all the time. I feel like Carlos is having that with Amuro. It's like, what? This guy's the same age as me, and he gets to do all this cool stuff, and he gets to pilot a Gundam. Why am I not getting treated like this by Doan? Why don't you treat me better, Doan? And that same jealousy is why you're not in those positions. But I just think about that. He is alt Amuro. Less cool.
Yeah, and we could have done
Far
without
more
that
Amuro
whole
compared to
storyline. But that's, I mean, that storyline could have been picked out by any high school graduate.
Yeah.
Like it's not that deep, man. It's just it's not that deep, and it's taking up time away from robots punching robots.
This is gonna be very funny when we get to Zeta Gundam.
Keep clicking that button, Miles. Keep clicking it.
Switch up.
We are on a time schedule here.
Oh yeah, we still got 45 minutes left, but yeah, we keep
Yeah,
going.
but I mean,
the
no,
kids
but,
are hanging.
yeah, the next big thing is the cave.
Yeah, so
And-
not Amuro goes underwater. He sees the GM his Doan found. He finds a Zaku head, and then eventually he makes it inside around the same time Amuro does, maintaining, not managing to get wet. And Carlos is upset at Mr. Doan. He's like, "Let me fight." And the fighting isn't the only way to be strong. Let me die in war. Never come here again, boy.
Here's a question.
Mhm.
Was this a pre-constructed thing that Xeon used, or when did they build this?
Yeah, when did they build this, Ro?
It would have taken this is like hollowing out like half the island for this nuclear command bunker.
So
When
either
did they do this?
okay, so we have a few options because I have not read MSD Cucuruz Doan's Island. So option number one, this was just an old Fetty bunker that Gohan and the Zeeks took early in the war, right? And they've been operating out of. It looks like Zeke technology, so I doubt that, but could be. Option number 2, when the invasion happened in March, the Zeeks just built this in like a week. And it looks rusted and old because they built it in like a week.
No.
Option number 3, don't think about it.
I kind of have to, though.
Tom, if he's been deserted...
Kind of my role here.
If he's been deserted since March, the only option is this base. Zeon invades Earth, Garma takes over North America, and they build this in like a week.
The fact that this war only lasts a year, it really fucks with a lot of your timelines.
It does. It doesn't.
Stories that you should be able to tell.
It
The
gets
more you
weird.
deal deeper, it gets worse.
It gets worse now when you are, like I've said before, and I know I sound annoying when I say this, it gets so much crazier when there are 50 billion video games, comics, and side stories all taking place during this one-year war, when we have other periods of Gundam history they can't, but they always choose here. 'Cause that's where the money is. Yeah. They built this whenever. Maybe before the war, this was built by like a neutral thing and forgotten by the Earth Federation, and it's been here. And don't worry about that rusted no admittance sign that has years worth of rust on it. That's from earlier.
I kind of am, though.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make sense. But that's kind of my... This stupid nuke thing doesn't make... The penis nuke doesn't make sense either. Like, why would you want to go all the way into orbit and then split? Like, it's not really what you do.
Yeah.
You go to orbit. If you're going to split then into 6 munitions, sure, split into 6 munitions, but then those are further going to split for your decoys and chaff and all that. Whatever. We don't need to go into it. It's stupid and it looks like a penis.
It's neon design. Don't think about it.
Don't think about it. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 11. We go back to Makube, who's like, why isn't my super secret death missile responding? I got to show Gop I'm worthy of his love. And his lieutenant's like, I don't know, dog. Something's jamming our communication.
I don't know. Maybe you're also Hitler. You know, more than one person in an army could be Hitler. You know, nobody's got dibs on being Hitler. You can't dibs Hitler.
You can't dibs Hitler, bro. With those pauldrons and that little
stupid bowl cut
short cape, they look way more Germanic and Prussian than they ever have in this movie.
Yeah, Makube with his stupid little ascot thing.
Well, go back to our team.
See, look at this usual suspects lineup. Look at that team comp. Give me more of them.
They're so cool. You got a whole manga worth of it.
Look at them.
Probably should.
None of them are the same color or body size. They're all different. They all got roles.
We get one scene of them just hanging out, being as people outside of uniform. Well, not outside of uniform, outside the suits at this base here, which sucks because they're cool. I think it would be even
you know what? If you want to give me slice of life, give me slice of life on a military base. Don't give me refugee children.
You want the 8th MS team Zeke edition?
Yes, actually.
Oh, well, I mean...
maybe we'll get
Can't say anything about that.
Maybe we'll get that. Who knows? But yeah. They have their little fight.
Their own dozo screaming.
There has to be a big dude. But yeah, the mission happens.
The rescue operation.
The joke that spread across Twitter the moment it happened of 1,000 Twitter lesbians shrieking when Sayla winks at Mirai. Everybody loves that. Yeah, they're friends. We get the base opening up and our deserters directly disobeying orders to go save Amuro since they're being deployed to Dublin.
Does Job John have an earring?
Does Job John have an earring?
Run that back.
Or headset.
Yes, he does.
Does he? I don't know what
part
that
of the
is.
headset.
I think it's a part of the headset, but that does look like an earring.
Nope, he has an earring.
All right.
It's an ear from college.
Does he? Does he have a... Sorry, I'm just scooting ahead to see a picture of him as an old man. Does he ever have one? Keep on talking.
Well, no, you're. Oh, wow. That's what he looks like as an old man? Disgusting.
Well,
He did
yes,
not age
Tom,
well.
people age, human beings get older.
I know, and we should kill them all at 62.
That is UC 120, by the way. So, that is a ways to go. All right. But yeah, Bright lies to his superior commander so that they can go save their boy Amuro.
Yeah, gleefully.
He does not like that guy.
Yeah, because the guy has a total meltdown. Just complete lack of
He does
emotional
crash out.
regulation.
No
Also,
G
why
armor.
does Zeta have to do the hot girl hairbrush every time she goes into a core fighter?
Because she knows she can get her way
Every
around
time.
this base because everybody loves her and she's the cool girl and she's awesome. But no. What's it called? No G armor, by the
GM.
way. It's back to the core booster version from the movie. They have erased the G armor from existence.
Is that a gym that Slager's in?
Yeah, he's in the GM.
Okay, it's just painted weird.
Yeah.
But I love when he does get there, he just immediately loses his head.
Dude, he's not a good pilot.
No. We can start skipping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, more of these stupid Xeon Batwing things.
Yeah, the spy planes. I forget their names. They
Yeah.
arrive to the island. We arrive at Act 3 as everything gets dark and stormy and blue Gundam lightning.
I also like just that the feds have a purpose-built transport, quote-unquote, aircraft for their mobile suits. Xeon's just like, yeah, dude, grab the bottom of the plane and hold on.
They have a few, but they're just not using it. They just lost all of North America, and they're trying to build up supplies for Odessa right now. So, seeing a few, but
The kids are afraid of the dark, and Amuro repairs the generator because, he's a good guy.
Shit's
There's just
blowing
a
up
battery
outside.
sitting around, almost like
Oh,
somebody
no.
didn't want the generator on. Almost like someone specifically didn't want to turn on this giant light that would let people know that there were humans living on this island. Huh.
yeah,
Come on, kid. You're 16, but you're not that dumb.
I can see myself doing something stupid like this, though. There's no way for them to know that was what was happening here. And Doan's like, oh my god, they're gonna get us all
Look at
killed.
They've been attacked minimum 2 times.
See, I wonder because the way Carlos or whatever was looking at the stuff in the ocean, I don't think they know the severity of what the war is.
They threw rocks at Kai's mobile suit.
Yeah, you got me there. I don't know. I don't know how much their mental scape of this conflict is, or if they know how much Doan's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's be friends, Carlos.
We're friends now. You completed my quest.
Yes. Oop,
Island
lost-
Amuro is now available to be a companion.
Dude, Gundam RPG would be pretty dang cool. Like
I'm
Dragon Ball
amazed
Kakarot.
we haven't done it already.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Somebody tell Bandai
Yeah.
they will pump one out next week. But yeah, Doan shows up not happy. He's like, you shouldn't have done that, kid. You're going to alert people to this island's presence.
Yeah, but they already know it's there. Like, even if he hadn't turned the lighthouse on, like, the gun parry is on its way. I mean, now they know exactly where to land. But,
The boy.
yeah. And then we have combat. Yay!
Yeah, Act 3 of this. Zeke's, everyone's dropping in gun parries and Zeke's ships. Doan's like, can you fight for these children, Amuro? And Amuro's like, heck yeah. And we're just going by the movie plot. There is no gun tank. We get 2 gun cannons with the alternate shoulder versions. I think somebody doesn't like the gun tank at Bandai. We love the gun tank in the community.
who is it? Kai gets cut in half, and Hayato gets put face first into the dirt, so he can't eject. Just
That's
gets
all right.
both of them just get worked.
Yeah. So well, first off, Slager and Sayla flying in, and then the moment that has become the meme, Slager doing the what's his name, the 2025 Superman pose of just zooming off forward. We're not there yet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Amuro almost drowned.
Yeah, but Carlos saves him with the power of friendship.
Yeah.
Joe.
It's too dangerous here. All of you kids, get off of this ship out into the direct conflict.
And he gets to see his dad's. Carlos gets to see Doan's. Zaku walking off's all cool. In the TV series, it has kind of this elongated face for that episode. But yeah, they're the Southern Cross team. The way they move is so cool. I love the one pumping its arms as it's like Shadow the Hedgehog skating on the ground.
Dude, that's how the Rickdom should move.
Yeah. It's so cool. I think these modified. Let's actually pull that up real quick.
No, I mean, these would probably be like a precursor to Rickdoms.
They are Zaku
Right?
2 high mobility types.
Yeah, but like you made one of these, and then you're like, wow, this is really good. We should make something that's purpose built for this, and then we make Rickdoms.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish I should have had it here. But yeah, them leg movements are cool. Honestly, I think
that's
they're
just
better.
Having more frames available.
Yeah, it's not a 70s cartoon. Honestly, it's the better animation, but these guys fight way better than the Black Tri-Stars, if I'm going to be real with you. In this movie.
Yes. Hey, we got hit once, and conveniently it was directly in an engine, so we have to crash land.
And
Ready your shock absorbers.
like, and Slager ditches his head.
By head.
120.
Awesome.
1 hour, 20 minutes. Yeah, Slager's not that good of a pilot. Great in space, great in air.
Yeah, Kai just panics and gets cut in half, and Hayato is just all the explosions.
That shockwave would have liquefied his guts, but Hayato's planetary level. He can't be killed. And,
okay, Hayato ejects. Kai is the one who gets face in the dirt.
Yeah. And the colors shift. This is the only thing.
Chloroforming.
Do y'all think Doan is a new type or an ace? Because the background colors are shifting. Like this is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He's so good at what he does.
Nah, man. That bit made me think of the bit from Battinson when he's just revving the engine at Penguin.
Yeah.
Like, he's not a new type. He's just an ace, and he knows this guy's here looking for him. He's just like, rumble, 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 let's fight!
Not to be a shonen anime fan, who do you think wins, him or the guy in the blue goof from the 8th MS team?
Blue Goof.
Go Blue Goof.
Blue Goof.
What was
Blue
his
Goof.
name?
Boy's got a grapple hook.
He's so cool. I mean, Shiro's the strongest of all.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And we have to do all of our shock and anger at this deserter being here.
I don't want to fight you. Leave. You lying traitor.
The logo is kind of cool too for their team, where like they each have a different star highlighted. Like that's cool. I like that.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
I didn't either.
And their stars are all in different colors too.
They're so good. It's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, this lizard man's perfect. Like as soon as you saw him, it's like, oh, he's the guy who's gonna fight first and just get proven that like, no, this guy's actually really good. He's gonna kill you first, man.
Yeah.
You're too crazy.
Always tossing the friggin' gun away as soon as it runs out of ammo because Zeeks have to use physical ammo because they don't have beam weaponry yet. Unfortunate. But
I honestly can't with that name, man.
what?
Cucuruz Doan.
What compared to Amuro, Ray, Bright, Noah, and
Yeah,
Ramba Raw?
I honestly stopped caring at Fried Chicken Squad, man. Tomino rolls dice and then just puts letters together and calls it a name.
Well, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? But yeah,
You showed us an interview from him where he's like, yeah, I kind of just come up with sounds, and I'm like, yeah, that seems like a name, and then I put it in there and it sticks.
okay, Future Miles
Didn't you show us something from him like that?
He did indeed say that. I'm gonna need future me to put a pin in this conversation for the future because there's a name coming up. There's a name or two coming up. But anyways, yeah. So other guy from the Southern Cross tries breaking in and launching the weapon, which starts the countdown. From Allegranza, they're off the coast of Africa, and we can see the targets: Chicago, Washington, New York, Paris, London, and Moscow is where Makuve is trying to destroy all of our big cities with ICBMs. Only
Nobody's
cares.
hitting Mumbai.
Nobody's hitting Mumbai. Nobody cares about China. I do not know a single Gundam thing during the 1 year war that takes place in China, and that concerns me because that either means one, Tomino may just not consider China for a lot of things, or number two, I'm scared of what, unfortunately, I have to say, this Japan has pictured has happened to China in this future world.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man, you're wondering what a Japanese man thinks happened to China during a worldwide war.
He is
Crack a history book and answer that one for yourself, kids.
He is not as sucked into a lot of Japanese politics as
Still, man.
He's a lot more.
Still.
He is the most anti-war man ever, as he makes the most war-filled series ever. But yeah, Amuro and Carlos sneaking away from the Zaku's pretty cool, running as fast as they can. Amuro's out of shape as all hell. Gets spotted.
Or, he just almost drowned.
Yeah, of course.
I do like this. I mean, it's so obvious with the reveal and everything, but like he pulls the curtain down and it's just eye flash, chest stab. Never had a chance. Like this show does make the Gundam look significantly more impressive and imposing.
Yeah, this is what
most of the time when I see the Gundam, I'm like, all right. This actually makes it look somewhat threatening.
Well, before the space arc, Amuro wasn't moving like this in the show, at least visibly. In the space arc, that dude's skipping around and hopping, flipping all over the place, dodging la beams and stuff. But up to this point in the show, besides that freak out he has, he is just by the animation of the time, he's not moving like this. But yeah, I love red eyes to yellow eyes, eviscerated. It's about 125.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't actually war crime this guy, He thinks it through. It's like, I'm in an enclosed space. Maybe blowing him up is not the best move.
So he doesn't nuclear poison or just incinerate poor Carlos there?
Doan for sure cores at least 2 members.
Amuro steps on one,
his little. Oh man, I'm traumatized now.
You think Amuro's gonna have some PTSD in Zeta or ZZ or whatever comes next, or do you think he's gonna be well adjusted?
Bro, we've already seen white screen static eyes Amuro. Like, I think the PTSD
Traumaro is here to stay.
Yeah, pretty. I like Traumaro. I'm putting that down. You get points, Leo. But yeah, Doan just friggin' being a beast on land. Kills his girlfriend. Yeah. Doan, I'm sorry. Why'd we have to fight like this?
See you later, honey.
Why?
Like, her death is so much longer than any male in this. Like,
if you want to know what happened to me, read MSD Cucuruz Goan's Island, the prequel. I'm dead.
You can probably guess what happened to me. I'm the token girl on the team. No.
Yeah.
And yeah, we end up down to just a big, strong guy now. Amuro killed
Can we-
two-fifths of this team, by the way. This is impressive.
Can we do a reverse of that trope one of these days? An all-girl team with one boy.
Oh, there's surely an anime like that.
But-
I can't think of one.
Yeah, but like I want him to be like I want all of the female characters in this team to be just like exactly what you would expect, and then just a Magic Mike is also on the team.
Oh, okay. I
Like
was about
literally,
to say
literally
Evangelion.
Channing Tatum wearing a chainmail banana hammock. That I want that level of reverse trope.
Kenny, we got to think of one. We got to find one for Tom next time. I'm trying to think of one. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. I know there's something like that.
Chain shoulder
Yeah.
maybe, or maybe
Oh,
Golden Boy, technically.
but
Oh,
he's not handsome. We need a certified hot dude, Chad. Not unconventional anime dude. We need actual hot man surrounded by very nice looking ladies.
It just sounds like a harem.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
harem anime.
But he can't be a loser because it's usually a loser in Tenchi Muyo or Evangelion or something. But yeah,
What ones you're watching?
129.
Catcher,
30.
catch my goat. I love the Hayato. Look at all my jujitsu just flipped.
Just flipped. And then
He's also the only one who
goat.
gets hit twice. He gets flipped and then it comes back to break his spine.
Just for the audience at home, 129.33. Goat runs after them. Hayato goes to judo, catch it, gets flipped. Job John just gets side rammed, takes a kidney shot from the goat. And friggin' Kai's just destroyed.
Kai just gets trampled. But
Dent in
Hayato
his helmet.
twice.
It comes
It
back
comes
for
back.
Hayato.
Comes back to break his spine.
Cool. Likes the kids though. Very, very friendly goat towards kids. That's what it's used to.
Yeah, they're liars and they're evil.
But yeah.
Children, they're liars. and
Persuaded by ice
evil.
cream.
No, the goat, man. It's
Oh.
lulling them into a false sense of security.
That goat was pulling the strings of Cassilia. That goat dropped the colony. It only
No,
wants
that
That was
goat
actually
was
Char's
that
plan.
goat was intentionally knocking over the bucket after these kids had developed a dependency on its milk. Who do
Yeah.
you think broke the
Oh,
water
God.
pipe, Miles?
At
The fucking goat.
At the end of this movie, like friggin' Patrick in the gorilla suit, it's gonna unzip and it's Char and the goat.
First of all,
Yes.
the goat.
The goat.
The goat.
But yeah, more
Me
battles.
all along.
More battles continue between clearly the best pilot here and our boy. Oops, sorry, lost my screen.
Yeah.
And we have our worlds collide moment of the Doan kids and the white base kids running, and Slegger is carrying two children on his shoulders. Get away from them,
Okay.
children.
So here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
Responsible adult refugee mom is like, hey, everybody, all of these kids, it's too dangerous. Get in the basement. And then two children. Two.
Mhm.
1 + 1 = 2. Two children run off after this goat. And she's like, well, fuck the basement. Guy, let's run directly toward the conflict. We can't let the goat get away.
I didn't think of it. Yeah, we all have to stay
instead
together.
of going to the basement because it's too dangerous in our bedrooms, let's run to the edge of the crater and watch the conflict.
Heck yeah.
Also, let's cheer them on because that'll help. Also, those swords are so much cooler than the heat axes.
Yeah.
So much cooler.
I think
so
they're
much
just
more
called heat
versatile.
sabers.
It's just so much better.
Well, we were talking about it when you didn't know what they were. We saw Rickdom with it at some point in 8th MS team, and you're like, imagine just like a Xeon factory printing out billions of these iron pylons as soon as they heat
Yeah,
up. You
just
can
a bar
replace-
of rebar that heats up.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Like, even if it's like a one-off use, because it's you just turned a bar of rebar into molten slag and hit a guy with it.
Yeah,
Like, it's probably not gonna hold an edge or be straight after that.
yeah.
But it's cooler. A sword is definitely more versatile than an axe, just by the nature of being a sword. But
prepare to die, and then
Oh, the sound design of the scene is so good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
will say it is a very satisfying burp from those
Mhm.
Vulcan cannons.
It actively sounds like a Vulcan, or like it actually sounds like it. What it should sound like.
Some Gundam YouTuber actually went and found like the actual millimeter size, and those Vulcan things are huge. The rounds that come out of them head Vulcans are gigantic. But yeah, Amuro comes in as everyone's carrying a kid on their shoulders, which I think is cute. That's really awesome. Amuro comes in, takes down both beam sabers, friggin' Jedi Knighting it, and goes to town on this last guy. Using the new type powers.
Kind of. Yeah, it's using the nuke type power.
Well, is he
It is.
a new type
It is a
at this
very
point?
kind of. It made me think of Darth Maul when he kills this guy for some of like, he puts him out over the edge and then cuts him in half and watches the halves slowly drift away before they explode. Of course, it's Amuro killed a guy. He's got to explode.
Well, let me ask you now, since we didn't talk about during the main show. I asked it for everyone else. Do you think Amuro is a new type at this point during the show, like pre-Rambaral, or do you think this is that really advanced Gundam computer doing this, the onboard computer? Was he always a new type? Was he born a new type, or do you think he became one at some point, and when?
I do not think he is awakened yet. But this is also dubious canon-wise, so
Yeah, who's to say?
who knows,
When
man.
do you think he does get awakened then? Is it with Ramba blowing up in his hand with the grenade? Is it after they kill Haman?
I think it's after he does his Anakin Sand People massacre against Makuve's boys.
You think after he commits a war crime on a bunch of fleeing soldiers?
Yeah,
he gets
after he
awakened?
intentionally commits war crimes. Yes.
Oh man, I don't even remember what episode that was.
It
but
don't matter.
yeah,
Oh, bad Miles. I got work tomorrow.
yeah. But we finish up our show.
Yeah, we do the nuclear launch, and it's like, oh wait, Doan was actually a good guy, not a good bad guy. He's a good guy because
The nuke goes into space, and it's not
that's
nukes.
that's the project. That's why he didn't repair the electricity. He was too busy sabotaging nukes.
It's fireworks.
That, by the way, look like the weighted bowling clubs that you would juggle around in an old school gymnasium.
They're fireworks.
Just saying. Also, I'm pretty sure you don't launch your intercepting missiles until it's on its way down, like until it's past apogee, but what do I know?
Who knows?
Dude, I better get a series with adult Kika just slaying people.
Massacre. I also love Makuve having a good sense of humor here. About I guess we got fooled here. And
Also, like, he's super into art and stuff, and he was gonna nuke Paris.
oh, they probably
Like, come on,
already.
you're telling me this man with an ascot and gold pauldrons, wearing white gloves, was gonna nuke Paris. You're telling me a man with purple hair was going to nuke Paris.
I think they've already pilfered the Louvre. Tom, they've been occupying Earth for months. They've
Okay,
taken
but like-
the Louvre.
But like Notre Dame, the Hague, the buildings.
Yeah.
The Hague's not in France, but whatever. There's other stuff there. I don't know. You know the French things.
Yeah.
I don't.
He'd be at the Arch. But yeah, we 139.27 final handshake bro moment with reverse Amuro Carlos Islander.
Yeah,
Amuro.
lots of Amuro trumpets going on.
Kids are like, oh man, let's bury this Zaku.
And then just Amuro shoulder presses a Saku.
Hey, symbolic of the end of our
This-
coverage of the one.
This is in the
This is
original
what I'm
episode as
talking
well.
about. This is what I'm talking. The scene just before this, though, when Amuro walks up and he's like, "You still have the smell of war on you, Cucuruz, Doan." Like, This is the Gundam sucking itself off level of tone. It just immediately makes me just hate.
It
Like
is.
whatever you're trying to, it's pandering, and I don't like it.
Tomino doesn't like war.
Go, go to the end of the episode. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, and there's your girl. She has green hair this
It's
time.
like beat for beat.
It's beat for beat. It's buffering a little bit. I don't know.
This is bad.
Yeah, it's very bad. We're looking at the original episode 15 right now. But yeah, 2204 Amuro picks
He does
up.
say you have still the smell of war on you as well.
But that's such a Tomino line, though.
Yeah. Oh, and Rio's there instead
Hey, there's
of Slugger.
Yeah.
I'm alive.
And there you go.
There you go.
So dumb.
And
Yay, we made it.
we're headed off for Belfast for Kai to get emotional trauma
Yeah.
with his Irish girlfriend. And we end off with our musical montage. And the song that's playing here is called Ubagoy, which is very nice. I like it a whole lot. I was listening to it after this movie came out. This was in theaters, by the way. And with that, Doan gets to live his peaceful life in the rest of this war. Hopefully at peace, and none of these kids get a missile dropped on them at any point during the remainder of the conflict. And Amuro gets to look out the window of his ship, and we get our nice anime turnaround that's a callback to the first shot as Doan looks at the white base fly off to the future, and we end our movie there. The tale of Cucuruz Doans. And then during the credits, we get to see the kids preparing for the birthday party. So what's y'all's thoughts overall?
Bro.
What a film, right?
So long, man. It was so long.
He could have been cut. Like
Took so damn long.
See, to me, it doesn't feel like it, but I feel ya.
It drags so hard, dude.
I like the cute little stuff with Amuro learning to farm and stuff with Doan and everybody preparing for the birthday party for little boy with the hat.
It is nothing I haven't seen from Gundam before that hasn't been done better by Gundam before.
I feel you.
Give me robots punching other robots at high speed with more frames.
All right, what about the rest of you? Same feeling or?
Yeah,
I
pretty
agree
same
with
for you.
Tom. Obviously, the fights are really good. The sound design. I do like the callbacks to music as well. Is what a note I had. Like at 26:45 had the Gundam theme, but as a guitar, which was pretty nice.
Oh, I didn't even pick that up in my notes. That's cool.
Yeah. But yeah, it could have been shorter. But the fights, obviously, I like that final battle I saw on YouTube. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. I wonder what the rest of the movie's like. Oh, it's kind of boring.
It's certainly way
but yeah,
better than that original episode, huh?
Oh, most definitely. This thing is ass. Show them the punch of the Zaku punching the other Zaku.
Oh yes,
yes. Here it is.
No.
So Southern Cross is just some generic Zeke guys, if I'm right.
It is just one Zaku. Oh,
just-
oh no! I'm on my
Oh, no.
last leg.
You shot me in the stomach.
What?
Oh, those speed lines, my guy.
I'll never let you.
Oh my god!
Takes his shoulder. I'll never let you kill the children.
Oh
You
my
win.
god.
There you go. Oh my god!
Really? And then he just. Oh wow!
Yep.
Just explodes
The
out
end.
the back. Incredible.
Oh my god!
And now you understand why Tomino has not let this be for the last few decades.
Oh my god!
And yeah, what do I have? So this was not directed by Tomino. Can you feel the difference? Not this.
Yes.
How so?
So genuine is I realize is this is a Gundam movie about of original Gundam that is made at a time where now somebody could have grown up on original Gundam,
Oh yeah,
and then like this
multiple
could have been
generations.
a yeah, but I mean like the as I like the Gundam sucking itself off thing is part of it is like love for OG Gundam, and I feel like there is love for it and stuff, and maybe lack of acknowledgement of its flaws,
Mm.
um, or maybe just kind of glossing over those flaws without any attempt to fix them. Um, like I mean, the Amuro exposition voice, like in the earliest scene, he's just like, "Huh, I must be approaching a cliff edge. The ground drops precipitously ahead." Like it's some things were updated
well,
and some things were not.
well, like I said with the
Uh,
goat, Gundam does like to get self-referential. I do not know why the goat.
that's what I'm saying. Is some of that is like, oh, look how profound we are, and some of it is just being self-referential, but some of it is like, is do you see us being self-referential? Do you get my callback? Are you in the in club, man?
Mhm.
And it's like, no, dude, I'm not. I just want to watch robots punch robots.
Just trying to figure this Gundam out. I'm not gonna consume hours of media of obscure things that I don't really
I'm
care for.
I'm not gonna watch a 8-issue manga that came out 4 years before the show itself
Oh no,
ever
Tom! This
became a
this
thing.
is
Whatever, like,
25. All
bro,
right.
80% of statistics are made up on the spot. I'm pulling numbers out of my ass,
Yeah, yeah,
just trying to make a point.
yeah. And it's crazy going from that into the Rambaral fight, which is crazy because that would be the next thing up, which is really awesome. Which now looking back at it, I can see the chunky animation from this era of the show, from the production troubles they had, and Yasuhiko having his illness. This was Sayla's agony. That's when Sayla stills the thing. That's the next episode, huh? Well, hey, gentlemen. My big take on this thing, I love that this demonstrates kind of the flip side of the coin of what Tom said, the power of Gundam. That it's using the giant robot war and conflict as a premise for these individual stories of touching human-driven stories, you know? And despite the fact that we're never going to see Doan and these kids again, we can all imagine the lives and journeys they'll go on to live. Hopefully happily ever after, because we do never see these kids again, if I'm right. With that said, this does reinforce the fact that, as controversial and as I know people hate to hear this, OG Gundam needed a remake in the style of the origin like yesterday. If not a 90s one, it needed a like 2020s, 2010s one with this sort of animation. Just spread out, and maybe with a few less plesiosaur ships. I like the plesiosaur ship. Well, hey. So, 11:59, we are going on break for a while here. Before we do, I have to ask you guys a little question. And this is important. I'm going to let you vote for what we do next. I have my list here, because now we have finished Mobile Suit Gundam, Cucuruz, Doan's Island. No Toonami trailer, unfortunately. Would you be interested in something old or something new?
New.
Okay, I need a consensus.
Fine, new. Like, are we talking about like new in the animation style of this, or old,
Something
or
newer
like how?
or something older.
Is it
Like,
in the
new.
UC century still?
Everything, yeah. Yeah, this is all canon stuff.
Okay, I guess I'll go with new since since I'm already in the minority.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, this is 203. I guess that makes it a go. Up next time, whenever we go, we will be covering Mobile Suit Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. the
That was it.
Netflix show from 2025 to 2025. Thank you so much.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the thing
no.
With the Locket that I watched like 2 episodes of and then turned off because I couldn't get over
Oh,
the
no.
art style.
Thank you for watching
Miles, what did you let me do to myself?
the
Oh, no.
Federation's finest.